Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs. This is Gundam Battle Operation 2, and this is a request from Gutter, who wanted the Bolinoak Sammahn basically as if it were wearing, a Speedo, more or less. So, suggested the tiger stripe pattern from Urusei Yatsura, which I went with. So yeah, the Balanoke, and since it was the Oni that wore the tiger stripes in that, I put the dome green as to be the hair. But yeah, that is what we've got: a flesh tone Balanoke Sammahn in a tiger striped swimsuit with green hair. Balanoke is, I feel like in certain senses, and it does have stealth these days, incidentally, which is how I am able to just roll up on this Jetta cannon and do my job, which is a nice thing. But yeah, Balanoke Sammahn, I feel like is the progenitor for a lot of these like buff festivals because it is one that needed buffed a lot. Not, needed just because I feel like it was really good. It's one of those things where it was really good with a very small percentage of players and everybody else struggled. And now they buffed it like 3 times, which means that it is, way better than it was. But I feel like also, unlike the last time I talked about this, I feel like the overall power level at its various costs has come up enough that the buffs were, you know, help keep it current. But yeah, it has had the since its last major buff, which might have been in the November set, I forget. It has had the ability to switch between fake beacon and stealth. Originally, I believe it just had fake beacon. It also does have a radar ping now, which I forget which set of buffs. I think that may predate the other buff, but yeah, that's like I said, it has expanded, considerably. If I'd swung to the left, I probably would have gotten that Engage Gundam, but I got it eventually. So I think that's the Engage Gundam booster type or the Engage Zero. It is really hard to tell once they take their hats off. But now let's see. That Pale Rider is down. I don't I don't remember the last time they buffed Pale Rider, but I feel like at these costs that had been struggling for a while too. Might have just been last month. The brain suffers, but that is okay. There's a DJ that I am about to shoot in the back, and yeah, I tackled through because it looked like my teammate was about to take it, and it looks like they did. So, and rather than have us bouncing off of each other and not get the thing or get myself knocked down, it seemed like a good time to just leave. And number 5 had the same idea, tackled through so that when I did my big downswing, they didn't get knocked down and I got the kill. So, yeah, I'd say pretty good teammates tonight when I was playing this. Managed to get some damage in on both the Pale Rider and the thing behind it, whose identity I've already forgotten because it was not on screen when I was talking about it. But good use of Hades by the Pale Rider to keep itself from getting countered like I just did. It's a great trick, but as Daffy Duck says, you can only do it once. If I'd been on axes, I could have done a lot of damage there, but I did not think to switch when the first hit missed. The saber neutral and side swings very kind of linear and not and a little bit off the ground, so they don't necessarily, especially on uneven ground where the enemy is slightly below you. Yeah, that's go to the axes. I should have led with those. Thing is, the if you position it just right, the saber neutral hits twice and hits really hard twice. So that is one of the reasons I decided to do that. But yeah, you have to connect for it to count, of course. So yeah, right now I'm just trying to use my stealth to hide from the enemies. The DJ is not having it, but luckily it decided to hesitate for a second, so that gives me a chance to have some kind of response. Unfortunately, that response is going to be Al Kaboom because there's now something behind me as well. We're still ahead, which is nice, but yeah. And that I think that was my first death, so that far into the round with a melee raid, I think that's pretty good, honestly. Yeah, 3 minutes to go. We're ahead by about 3,000 points right now. Hopefully, we can keep that up. I don't remember. But yeah, well, it was was nice to take this out again. I'm not like good at it, but I'm not terrible at it. But yeah, I am not always very good with like really aggressive raids. So and yeah, to work with the Balanoke, you really do have to be very aggressive to make it work. But yeah, that all said, I like I said, I enjoyed taking it out. It has been a while. Decided I'd help number three uh, repair here. That's the word. Because yeah, I'm in perfect health. May as well get them back up so we can hopefully keep this lead. And now I'm just going to hopefully get around the enemy team. They are largely, except for this person who is just getting into their suit, not facing me. Now that one got stunned, I managed to get some hits in, and just going to kind of fade into the background until I get a good opportunity. Again, like I said, probably not aggressive enough with this. You know, a lot of it I feel like as a stealth and fake beacon raid is waiting for your moment, and I do sometimes wait too long. This was probably one of those situations because yeah, Jetic Cannon was right there, and I just did not quite get it in time. Allies did though, so now, yeah, just I'm gonna probably get killed, but I'm gonna give it my best shot. Especially since that is a Gundam Hammer Gundam, which yeah, those things hit so hard against raids. I'm down to 3,000 health. I'm not sure if I don't think the Gundam was even part of that. I think it was just everything else focusing me. So, yeah, good time to be elsewhere. Or, take on the Gundam like a fool while I get shot in the back. So, yeah, that's gonna be another death any second now. But, yeah. I think, yeah, there's the DJ, and I'm just gonna stand in the explosion here like a smart. But I did manage to. Yeah, I think somebody finally shot me. I'm not sure why. I guess because of priority, the DJ's melee didn't take, even though it looks like it should have. Oh, Jetta Cannon got me back. That works. But yeah, I think at one. I'm not sure if it was this round or the previous one. I did actually use Fake Beacon at one point. Oh, it was the previous one because I went to try and stop a base bomber, and I decided I'd try to use Fake Beacon to see if it hopefully made them think they had backup coming instead. I don't know that it made any significant difference, but it was worth a try. And big apologies to number three, because yeah, that was I don't blame you for saying I can't right now. I just rolled right up on you and knocked you over, and that was dumb. But especially since that apparently that Goof Flight type is like the top scorer and top damage dealer on the team. But I did okay. I think I did a decent amount of damage at least. But and yeah, I guess you saw that. I'm trying to send good work, but it just keeps saying sorry. I it would not switch for me. Had some weird latency tonight when I was getting my ABs on another room. It just I think yeah, that was probably when number 5 disconnected is right when that was happening. But 3 and 2 but 82,000 damage. I'll take that. Yeah, I had a really weird kind of just like I had a GPO2 just like hovering in the air on an AB room and then it vanished. Anyway, that is going to do it for today's Gundam Battle Operation 2. We will be back soon with more. Till next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later. I wouldn't be surprised if the Balanoke gets buffed again at some point, but I really do like the feel of it in general right now. This is at 550 where it was the level 2, but once you get up to like level 3 and 4, you can put so much defense on that thing. You can make it incredibly tanky, which, nothing wrong with, having as much defense and bulk as possible so you can, hopefully actually get in and kill things and not get murdered on your first try.